Alright, Justin Bennett here with the third video on wedge breakouts. And in this video, we're going to take a look at stop loss strategies. Now, this is important because you want to place your stop loss in a position where if the market takes you out, that the pattern is invalidated. Alright, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So if we zoom in here on our GBP NZD 4-hour chart, you can see here that we have the break which occurred on this candle. And as far as a stop loss placement, it really depends on how large this bar is. So the low here and the high here, it depends on what the range is on this bar. In other words, if the high of this bar was way up here, then I could say logically we could place our stop loss up here and feel pretty safe that if the market takes us out up here, that this break was a false break and we no longer want to be in this market. However, because this bar was actually quite small, what we want to do is look for a logical place in the market to say if the market takes me out here, the break of the pattern is invalidated and I no longer want to be in this trade. So in this case, we could use this high up here, but again, it's not really that meaningful because you can quickly notice that we then have this high up here. So in this case, because this bar was quite small, and this high up here isn't really that significant, I would probably look to use this high of this bar because you can see that we have this natural swing like this. All right, so if I use this high up here, what I'm saying is if the market comes up here and comes within this pattern again, I no longer want to be in this trade. All right, so with my stop loss way up here, again, I feel confident saying that if the market takes me out up here, that I do not want to be in this trade any longer. Okay, so there is some discretion involved in this. It really, again, depends on how large this bar is. But you want to be in a place where you're not being too aggressive, because if you are, there's a good chance that if we had placed our stop loss above this high right here, there's a good chance that on this break, if the market came back and retested this area, that the market could actually shoot through this level, then come back down and close and form almost like a pin bar down here, and then continue down. So in that case, we would be taken out of the market only to watch the market go in the intended direction. All right, so you want to look for a swing high or someplace where you can put your stop loss that's relatively safe compared to where the market broke out.